The next morning, we rose up early for this.
We came early to Key Monastery, thinking that people will not be there. So we did get good shots, and we were about to leave. But as you can see in the front, they're actually laying roads. Then we are like stuck right now. You cannot plan anything in the Himalayan roads. Anyways.
After waiting for about an hour, we could pass through. A fresh black carpet access. The entire resort was catering for just the two of us. Evidence to show that this part of the land was once under the ocean. We then took off to Langza, probably the best road and vista combo.
बस on
A narrow single road, which is right out of a painting. Every other turn presented with a new artwork. We reached Langza just after the sunset, due to these innumerable stops on the way. We witnessed no other human soul throughout this trip. Our agenda here was not sunset, but this. We returned after dark with a great sense of satisfaction. The infamous Chechum Bridge at 4,150 meters. We are at the world's highest motorable suspension bridge.
ನೋಡಿ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಓವರ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ 4x4 ಬೇಕು, ಅದು ಬೇಕು, ಇದು ಬೇಕು, ಈ ಸ್ಪಿಟಿ ವ್ಯಾಲಿ ಲೇ ಲಡಾಖ್ ರೋಡ್ಗೆ ಅಂತಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನ್ಯಾನೋ ಮತ್ತು ಆಲ್ಟೋಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಜನ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಬೇಕಂಗೆ ಓಡಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಆರಾಮಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
This next part of the landscape is unscriptable. Can only be experienced firsthand to comprehend the scale and the depth. A natural chasm formation that is not less than any $1 million painting. Nothing is permanent in this ever-changing landscape. We then reached Chacha Chachi Ka Dhaba after a long drive with an empty stomach.
Chacha Chachi Ka Dhaba. I'm having the famous Rajma Chawal here.
Yellow dal.
Thank you.
Yellow dal.
While we were busy relishing the food, the air from one of the tires was getting emptied. Thankfully, this happened around a civilization, and there was a tiny mechanic shop right next to the dhaba. Though this stretch has no tarmac, it was quite fun to rip through it, causing a dust storm at the back. We then took a small detour to a tiny hill with a 360-degree view. We are approaching the highest motorable point on this trip. Of course, the drive towards it wasn't a breeze, but we are not here for a smooth drive. The peaks you see here are about 6,500 meters high. Getting down from this point was quite adventurous. Loose soil below the tires with a 1,000-foot drop. Slowly we made it into the valley. Every road clearance stop was an opportunity for us to enjoy some music. A heartfelt thanks to these workers who make it a possibility for people to experience this land. We spent the night at this magical abode, sharing stories with a Scottish couple who are cycling around Spiti.
Have a safe trip. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
It was time for us to go on a hike to this massive cave.
So we did a small hike to that cave, and while coming down it poured heavily. We got all drenched. This was our stay. Because of the rain, look at the mess inside the car.
There's actually holder for you, so I hope it doesn't look odd. No?
It looks pathetic, but who cares?
Yesterday's heavy rains amplified the streams and treated us with a splashy drive. This is the final fun stretch of the road before we hit the boring highways. Our Manali stay was quite cute and exclusive. Especially the outdoor dining area was a killer. the final checkup, we headed back to Chandigarh. Someone wise said, never visit Himalayas in your younger days, because no other place will ever satisfy you for the rest of your life. It's so damn accurate.